Hi, welcome to the Try This at Home podcast, where we drink and review teas, or we eat a tea recipe every week and review them for you. I'm one of your hosts, Mark.
And I'm Katie. It sounds like the tea kettle is whistling, so let's go ahead and get started.
All right. So, we've decided, we are in charge of this podcast, that recipes with tea fall under the scope of this podcast. So, we have a recipe. Katie, what is it?
It is Earl Grey and Lavender Scones.
That sounds delicious.
Indeed. I wanted some scones, and I was looking at my Pinterest, and I found this recipe from, I think it's pronounced tea Cachai. It's tea and then Cachai. So that is my best guess on this. But it sounded delicious, and we had the necessary ingredients. So, there's Earl Grey in the scones.
Oh.
And then I also put in white chocolate chips that the recipe didn't call for, but I felt like it needed them.
Chocolate chips are always good in scones.
Right. And then the glaze is you steeped lavender and Earl Grey in milk.
Oh, so essentially what we should have done with the chocolates.
Pretty much. If we do the chocolates again, we'll do that. The other slight variation I made from her recipe was that we did not have enough Earl Grey. We needed 3 tea bags for the scones and 2 for the glaze. So instead of Earl Grey for the glaze, I used Lady Grey, which is, slightly different. The Earl Grey and the Lady Grey were twinnings, and the lavender was from Ohio Tea Company, which is a lovely local store.
So the whole family is in it. Earl and Lady Grey.
Yes. I honestly didn't get that, but I guess it was kind of entertaining. So they're really pretty scones.
Mm-hmm. They've got nice... Is that purplish? Or is it just the light from my...
I think it's just the light.
Okay.
But they look really tasty, and I'm excited to try them because I was licking the glaze as I made them, and it was delicious. And also smelling them while I baked them.
Oh, they smelled really good.
It was an excellent baking experience, in my opinion.
Okay.
But, we ready for this?
Yes.
Yes. Wait. Which one's the crunchy one?
I think
that one's mine.
Okay.
I like the crunchier scones.
I don't have a preference yet, so...
Mmm.
Mmm. I'm trying to get a taste of just the scone with no...
Yeah. I think my only complaint thus far, it is delicious, but it's hard to taste the scone itself under the glaze.
Yeah.
And, that's fine because the glaze is good.
The glaze is very good.
It just feels tiny bit unbalanced, but I'm not exactly a baking connoisseur, so who am I to say so?
Not 100% sure I'm tasting the Earl Grey in the scone itself. I can definitely smell it, but...
Yeah, and it gives it a nice look. Makes them look a lot less boring. But I don't know how much you can really taste it.
Yeah.
So if you were going to drink tea with these scones, Mark, what tea would you drink? Besides Earl Grey or lavender, because those would seem like the obvious choices.
I guess in this case, Lady Grey as well, because...
True. I feel like Earl Grey would probably be the best thing to drink with these.
Yeah.
But aside from that... A nice London fog.
Ooh.
I don't know if you could do better.
With what kind of tea in it?
London fog is Earl Grey.
Oh, it's always Earl Grey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they'll call things London fogs. Specifically at the coffee shop at the college we went to. They would call anything that was a tea latte a London fog. But in all proper terminology, a London fog is always Earl Grey.
Okay, I did not know this.
But That would be delicious.
Yeah, the only time I've ever encountered a London fog is at school.
So, I don't think you would want to drink like a mint tea. Like, I don't think you'd want to go herbal.
No. Rooibos could be good. I'm getting very strong breakfast vibes from this. So like maybe one of the breakfast teas.
I feel like you'd want something black and something that made you feel British because you were drinking scones.
Yeah.
So yeah, English breakfast, Earl Grey.
I mean, rooibos isn't English, but like a lower caffeine content.
Yeah, that could be good. Mm-hmm. Maybe it'd be better if you put milk in it.
Yeah.
For this scenario.
Yeah.
But anyways, do we have anything else to say on these scones? Overall impressions.
Very good. Maybe the glaze is more important than the tea inside the scone itself.
I would put this glaze on other things too.
Oh, I would definitely put.
I probably will because there's some extra in the fridge.
Cupcakes.
I was thinking shortbread cookies.
Oh.
Well, maybe we'll get back to you with those results if they happen.
Yep.
But
if we don't eat it,
we might just eat it plain.
Skip the spoon.
We'll see you guys later. Try this out if you want to.
Hey guys, so before we forget, this is your final warning for the 12 days of Christmas teas that are coming up. We are starting on Sunday, so keep an ear out for that. Thanks for listening.